Hey guys, it's me, Captain Awesome here, and basically, as you know, the official trailer for somewhere in
May 2016 is basically, pretty much the official trailer has arrived for us, and I, as usual, go through my analysis and key moments of the trailer, and all I will say is that I really enjoyed it a lot, and I'm really excited for the film. But let's get through it, and let's go through this movie, shall we? Shall we go through the events? Now, basically, obviously, the first thing we basically saw in the trailer, as you can see, is pretty much some visions of the future for Jean Grey. Basically, kind of like a nightmare of destruction. As you can see, there's a lot of destruction here, and now here you go, you can see her waking up from a nightmare. Basically, as you can see, Professor X tells her basically it's nothing, it's, just a nightmare and everything's fine. But as we can tell, that's not exactly the case. Now, basically, in the trailer at one point, this is a part I really enjoyed. You basically see Havoc and pretty much Professor X go and visit a old friend, someone who was in X-Men First Class, Rose Byrne, who played Nora, the human character who supported and helped, the X-Men in that movie, and everything has returned, which is really awesome. And she basically starts telling them, as you can see, about, this mutant who basically comes from the ancient times, and he has loads of followers, as you can see right now, mutants and humans, and basically he's like the first mutant ever. And then you basically start to see a lot more of, Apocalypse. Basically, you start hearing him narrate and everything, talking basically about, himself basically as an ancient mutant and all types of things. And basically here's a look at Egypt, as we know that is his origins basically. So I think in that scene we're most likely going to see how he got his powers. And basically at the end of the post-credit scene for X-Men Days of Future Past, we saw him doing, creating the pyramids and everything. We're probably most likely going to see a lot more of that, so that's going to be really awesome. Basically, another thing, pretty much, as we saw, look at the Horseman, basically, here's a look at Archangel, he looks awesome. You got Psylocke. We didn't really see too much of Psylocke in this trailer, which was a shame, like her in action or anything, but at least we got to see at least a glimpse of her, and we've already kind of seen what her costume looks like and everything. She looks like a badass. Basically, here's Magneto, and here's obviously Storm, and basically, basically, what I really like, basically, in this trailer, especially when they're talking to Nora, Professor X, and Havoc, they really, talk about the Horsemen. They really go into it, and they, basically say how, basically throughout the centuries and everything, Apocalypse has always had 4 horsemen with him, basically. It didn't matter who it was, but he had 4 horsemen, and basically, I think one of them ends up going. It looks like that's where he got the whole idea from, maybe, the mythological and, myth and religion and everything. And then basically Nora replies basically saying maybe they got it from him. So, and it is true, as he is from ancient Egypt. So that was a really cool moment too. Here's also a look at all of the X-Men basically, which was amazing. Here's a look at Jubilee. Here's a look at Nightcrawler, basically Jean Grey, and also Cyclops also doing the heat vision. This is awesome and everything. Basically, here's also, you didn't really get to see Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique, basically, but, here's a look at her and her armor and everything. She, basically, while, as you can see right now, basically, after Professor X is taken, basically, by Apocalypse and that, she looks like she is going to be taking on this team of the X-Men, this young team, and alongside, assisting her will be Beast, probably, as they do have a big, love interest thing going on throughout the last 2 films. And basically, it looks like that is going to basically be the case, which, Jennifer Lawrence is a, great actress and everything, and obviously this is great. It's great to see Mystique's character is getting such a big push in this franchise now after all these years. So basically, and another thing, what I really like is they showed off, Apocalypse's powers by basically showing that, he's really powerful. By look at all the destruction in this pictures and everything, and also look at the part where, he's like basically you can see Apocalypse with all these people. That is basically something Professor X can do, and that's something that Professor X realizes, as you can see, that he's basically scared because Apocalypse can control all mutants and everything. So basically, what it is they're fucking screwed, basically. So yeah, but yeah, this trailer looked absolutely visually stunning. The action looked really good. It looks absolutely amazing. The costumes look really cool. Also, another character I forgot to show is here's Quicksilver, and also here's another look at Archangel and everything in the sky when basically in his costume. So basically everything in this movie just looks amazing, and I cannot wait for this. And Also, the final shot of the trailer, yes, was Professor X himself, and yes, he was in the wheelchair, and he was bald, and here's the final shot. He looks absolutely awesome. So, this trailer was amazing. I really enjoyed it, and I cannot wait for more of the marketing and the trailers. I think I've been a bit disappointed with the marketing, as they haven't done enough to really, build this up as a big blockbuster movie. But, obviously with the first trailer now, I feel like they can really start, kicking in with the, with the marketing 20th Century Fox. So, yeah. But I'm excited for this movie, and I can't wait for it. So, yeah. Leave a like and comment for your opinions. Subscribe for more videos for more, guys, and bye.